Already, this is the first rehearsal, but you're giving your all. I was watching you and I wanted to be there on stage with you. So,
thank you.
Wow, how amazing was that? Did you feel comfortable? Did you enjoy the first rehearsal?
You know, it's exactly what we want. We want to have the people be there with us and have a party with them and enjoy that moment and make it a moment with them. And if you wanted to be on stage with us, that's perfect. That's
very
exactly what we want.
Am I? Don't say it twice because I'll
for Coco, it's quite a marathon.
Yes.
She's running around.
Yeah, but it's my own fault, you know. I said yes to the running, so now I'm doing the running.
You're doing the running. Do you know what I really like? There's a moment where you put the microphone stand, then you go over the bridge, then you come back and bring it back, but then you're kind of wiping the floor with it, which is... It's really Swiss.
Yeah,
that you're making the most out of everything.
We know we like to give back, you know. They work so hard. The team on stage is amazing, and they work so hard, so we thought, give something back. We do a little bit of cleaning.
No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. The Portuguese, you know, like we like that people are actually making the most out of it and cleaning the stage for us. What is this song? Tell us about it. Is it about bullying? I've heard a lot about it. Or is it a bit more subtle than that? What do you think?
It's a little deeper than that. You know, I was very aware that when we started writing the song with Laura Barker, she's over there, by the way, she's a songwriter with us. And she brought the fire.
I sense a lot of love in the Swiss delegation.
Definitely. You know, we brought our favorite people. Yeah. When you have a chance like this, I think it's so important to have a good vibe, and that's what most of the people said to us. You know, when you get to do, once in a lifetime, you get to do a show like this with you get to bring the people that you love and the people you love to work with. So, you know, we thought that's exactly what we're going to do. To enjoy every moment, it's important to have a great vibe in the team too, and that's what we have. Back to the story.
Yeah.
I talk a lot, sorry.
That's good, you make my job easier.
So, when we started writing the song, we said, if we have a chance to stand on a big stage like this, we really want to give a message that has a meaning to us and that can maybe even change something a little bit in the world for the better, you know? Yeah. Even if it's just one person that starts thinking before next time they write something mean online or whatever, because it really, for you it's easy to write something, but you don't think about it actually reaches somebody, and it's actually them that you're talking about. Yeah. They read it, and there are suicides every day still because of bullying, and I don't just mean online bullying, it's the bullying face-to-face, it's the cyberbullying, and it's also the bullying that you do towards yourself in the mirror, which I know what I'm talking about there. You know, it's something, it just doesn't help in any way, and I know it's easy to say that because it doesn't just change, but I think if we can just send that message out to think about it next time you talk about someone else or talk about yourself in the mirror, you know? And
I think what's really impressive is that I saw you on the concert in Amsterdam, and you said this phrase, anyone who has ever heard, how do you say it? Can you say it now?
Anybody who's ever been hurt by anyone, put your hands up.
Put your hands up. Yeah, and actually, everybody was putting their hands up.
That's exactly.
Because it's pretty universal in the sense that all of us have been through some sort of bullying.
Exactly, by
even
yourself
if it's
or by others.
self-inflicted. Yeah,
exactly. Everyone has experienced that. And also the thing is, if you look around and you realize, shit, anyone, like so many people here have been hurt by other people or by themselves, you realize you're not alone and you can maybe talk about it.
Great. I just love that you said shit. So you had a reality show in Los Angeles that lasted for 5 seasons. That is crazy. Can you explain this a bit? What
it aired in Switzerland actually, but it was about us in Los Angeles.
About you being in Los Angeles and being aired in Switzerland. Okay.
When we decided to go to LA, the Swiss TV station came to us. Hey, we want to do a show on you guys, like a charts show or something, and we've never done TV before. We've been musicians all our lives, so that was really new to us, and
we were like, sure,
let's do it. So we had a camera in the morning at 5 a.m. in our face, like, by the way, our camera guy is over here. Like he's here too, probably. Is he? Yeah, he's filming somewhere over there. See? So so we had a camera in the face every day, and we just filmed whatever happened.
What was the craziest thing that happened?
There was no.
Crazy is never far when Stay is there. Stay does a lot of stupid stuff and funny things for other people to watch.
Craziest thing. You went to the party of what's his name?
Gerald Butler.
No, not him.
I don't know.
Just name dropping here on us.
Oh, Axl Rose. Yeah, we ended up at an after party with Axl Rose, and we were one of the people who he allowed us to come into his house, and I got to see his fish tank and his guitars, and yeah, that was crazy.
We have royalty here. Okay, so let's open the questions here on the fourth row.
Hello.
Yeah, maybe we'll start over here.
As you want. Hello, I'm Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Destination Eurovision Poland. First of all, thank you so much for bringing to Eurovision some uplifting beat song which makes everybody dance, makes everybody happy and smile. Thank you so much, because it's really a great song. I would like to ask you about some artists who you are share, and I'm thinking about the artists who you are influenced by. Some bands, duos, maybe single vocalists. Do you have some artists who you share love to this?
Many,
for sure,
many,
yes.
many.
Well, for me it started with the Rolling Stones. When I heard Honky Tonk Woman, I started playing the drums. When I heard that song, the beat. We love duos, the White Stripes. We love 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, which is not a duo, but yeah. Pink, maybe?
Yeah, Pink. I mean, there are many singers I love. Tina Turner is my first love, Pink. But also, I think my favorite song in the world, and still my favorite artist, is Michael Jackson, because he actually made a big difference in the world. Many artists make a big difference, but he was really on another level, not just his talent, but also that he changed the world. And his song, Man in the Mirror, is one of my favorites. Actually, probably my favorite ever written. So.
Okay, thank you. Next question here in the front.
He's fast.
Yeah, he's fast.
Hello, it's James from ESC Social. Do you remember we met at the London Eurovision party? I had my shoes on that lit up.
Oh yes!
Of course. Yeah.
That's right.
Best shoes.
The social media, you must have been swamped with so much stuff coming in. How do you deal with so much coming towards you? And you're answering it as well, because you answered me anyway a few times.
Yeah, I think it's just part of life as an artist. You know, it's beautiful to meet all the community online and to see what they have to say, and so many are making really funny memes, so it's entertaining us all day too. It's cool.
Thank you. Bulgaria wants to talk.
We are everywhere.
You're everywhere.
Bulgaria.
Here.
Thank you. Hello, we are Sveta and Valentin from EurovisionBulgaria.com. We're siblings and we have a question for you, as we love you so much.
Our question is, how can we keep our bond and relationship as strong as you do?
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good question, coming from other siblings.
Oh, wow.
Well, you guys should split apart in that age that you are right now. Because we didn't spend teenage years together, which I think is a big difference. She was in London and I was in Switzerland, and we started writing songs via the phone, because there was no Skype, imagine. And yeah, and I think that we kind of, then met again as adults. Well,
So
never really.
We left out all the
turned
fighting,
into adults,
which is.
Yeah, we didn't really fight.
Our mom's happy about that.
And then all of a sudden we became business partners and started the band, and then we have this switch between private life and business life, and that's kind of what it is, I think.
But I read that you also describe yourselves not only as brothers, but as soulmates, which is really beautiful. So I guess that's also a good piece of advice.
Of course, you don't have to split your ways out, just saying.
They're already
I'm just saying how it was for us, yeah. But
I think they want to change place now, because they were like, oh,
you guys are doing great. Stay the way you are.
Listen, the first rule in a team like this is don't listen to Stay.
No, but always talk about problems. That's
okay. Thank you. Next question there.
Hi, Alistair Birch from Europhile. I've been reading your social media. I have a question about Spain, the yellow dress, and who helped you put it on?
Who helped me put it on? I actually put it on by myself. Yeah, it's hard work. Well, no, because it was creased in the luggage, and I was like, no, I didn't iron it when I left. So we actually had Miklas from the Czech Republic come and help us iron the dress, which is probably what you mean. Yes, he helped us iron the dress, and he was very proud of his work, as you could see on our Insta stories. Yeah, you know, that's what I love about Eurovision, and I wasn't aware of this because obviously I haven't been through this before, is that you really become a family. It's like so many of the other artists we have met, and we're already like texting with them, and we're great friends. We're, you know, through these pre-shows, we really became friends, and we think we have friends for life now, you know. That's beautiful, from all over Europe.
Great to know there's solidarity. Here?
Hello, I'm Tomasz from Hungary, and my question is that Switzerland is not so successful. Switzerland is not so successful in the past years. I mean popular, but didn't really reach the finals or where we're selling the long time ago. But my question is, if you again, maybe, hopefully not, but if you not qualify for the final again, will you throw in back stones or maybe rock next year?
Not at us, please. Okay.
I think, by the way, last year was pretty close. It was, I think, about 2 points away.
They should have gone to the final, don't you think?
It was great. But we've been a band since over 10 years now, and the Eurovision is a great adventure for us, and we treat it like that, and we keep doing music no matter what, but of course we want to go to the finals.
Is this some pressure for the Swiss TV, now for the head of delegation?
Exactly, I mean, maybe, yeah.
It's about time for Switzerland to be in the final. It has to be with you guys. Yeah. We're going to do it. Okay, one question. There, yeah.
Hi guys, it's Andy here from ASCBubble.com, and obviously we know you've got a great relationship these days, but was it always like that when you were younger as kids? Or did you try and sort of play pranks on each other, and did your parents have a favourite possibly?
Well, if you know this guy, that's what he does all day. He does pranks and stupid stuff. But no, I'm putting him in a really bad light now. Life is actually great working with Steve because he always makes you laugh. No, we have fights, of course, just like you do with any partner that you work with every day. Like we travel together, we live together, we work together. Of course, we have moments where we fight and we don't agree, and then you just have to like breathe and have a day with your friends, and then realize, oh, it's not so bad. You know, there are worse things in the world, and then you just find your way back. But yes, we fights for sure.
Yeah, but if you fight, or if you're like doing something that will get on the nerves of the other person, and you're kind of standing in your own way, so you don't do it.
Guys, not only you're super grounded and easygoing, you're also, of course, great musicians. So would you present us with a little a cappella version of Stuck, please?
Ooh, let's see. Let's see how this mic will react to beatboxing.
I dress on a gold throne, a blood diamond sermon. I wrong people with the right to know, but I can't do anything about it. We so afraid to fly you away, just to come fast with the lions in the face of edge. A different method, but the same old time. Every lesson lost in the past. Pardon me, but I don't wanna go back. No, I ain't throwing the stones. No, I ain't throwing the stones.
Okay. You did such a great job that we have a present for you. Actually, we don't have a present for you, but the only media outlet representative from South Africa has a little something to give you, and he's maybe can come here and present Zibbz with a little present from South Africa. It's stones.
Wow.
Can you repeat it again, please?
Okay, the hole is the shape of Africa, and inside is stones from all 54 African countries.
Wow! Thank you so much. This is amazing.
This is a great ending to a great press conference. Thank you so much. Zibbz from Switzerland.
Thank you so much.